Welcome to Money Management and the basics of a spending plan. This video will provide some quick tips and practical approaches to managing your money and the basics of creating a spending plan. As we know, financial wellness is about consistency. Developing that consistency with your finances takes time and effort to establish good habits. It may not happen overnight, and you may need to actively think about your money until good habits become automatic. There are a few simple steps that you can take to help establish that consistency. Start by tracking your money, where it's coming from and where it's going. Your incoming money can often be more than just a paycheck every couple of weeks. Let's say you have a good idea of what your incoming money looks like, but the real challenge is tracking what you spend your money on. If you've never set up a spending plan or want to gauge how well it's working, then challenge yourself to write down every purchase you make for a month. At the end of the tracking period, look at where your money has gone. As you write down those expenses, there are two categories to consider. Fixed expenses are things like rent or mortgage, utilities, cell phone bills, and typically what you need to survive each month that generally cost the same. The variable expenses are typically discretionary spending items like entertainment, dining out, but they can also be your grocery shopping or automobile expenses. Often what derail the most determined efforts are discretionary purchases, whether in the form of too much dining out or unexpected medical expenses. Even anything in between can be a difficult situation to handle. There are fringe benefits from your employer or associations that you may not be aware of. Explore these opportunities. Things like employee discounts at the local coffee shop or on cell phone services can put more dollars in your pocket by saving you on your spending plan. To this point, you've tracked your money and written down your findings. Great, but hold on, we're only halfway there. At this point, you may have a few goals in mind based on what you found. This is where you can identify if you have a surplus or deficiency in your spending plan. Are you now able to contract or expand your spending habits? It's time to think about the goals that you want to accomplish. Start small. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, focus on getting your spending down to a science. Focus on getting $1,000 in savings in the next 12 months. Then explore larger goals like having an emergency fund, additional retirement funds, buying a house, or even a new car. Maintaining your spending plan requires time and effort. If you get a new job or get a new house, a pay raise or a pay cut, even a new addition to your family, then you should really reevaluate your spending plan. If you bought a new car, paid off a debt like a credit card or a loan, that should trigger a budget review. You must be proactive with this process in order to be successful. Once the spending plan is established, don't treat it as if it were set in stone. It's a living, breathing document that requires upkeep. What kind of resources are available to make this spending plan happen? Access to Microsoft Office products like Excel gives you a huge resource to planning software. Excel has pre-formatted spending plan templates for you to customize and implement. If you want something a bit more mobile and on the go, check out online tools. There's lots to choose from that can perform a wide variety of planning, tracking, and planning tasks. Some resources are even free. Put in the time, it'll be worth it. In the next video, we'll take a look at dealing with your credit score, and student loans.